Hi, my name is Venus O'Hara and welcome to another video from my unmade bed. As well as being a sex toy tester, I also write about sexuality, and a few years ago I had a wonderful opportunity to test, to test or to try a tantric massage from two girls. Oh my god, it was incredible. I had no idea what to expect, and the great thing was, at the time I'd been celibate for several months, so I was really craving human warmth and just sensuality, and I was just craving being touched really, because I would rather be celibate than have an encounter that doesn't mean anything. I think I'm going in that direction now in my life. But anyway, but having a massage just seemed like the perfect solution to my celibacy. So I had no idea what I was going to expect. I had no idea what to expect. But the owners of this tantric massage place here in Barcelona, they told me they had something very special planned for me. So anyway, I went along, and it was, I think it was about 2 years ago now, and it was in July, so it was very hot. But then there was a summer storm, a really intense thunderstorm, which I don't know about you, but that really turns me on. I love thunder and lightning. Wow, especially in summer, because the storms here are really intense. Anyway, back to the massage. The place was dark, and there was candles and chill out music. So as soon as I stepped through the door, I felt like I was in a different world. It was a very relaxing environment. So any nerves, I don't think I was very nervous. I was more excited and intrigued about what was going to happen. So anyway, I met this girl, and she was blonde and petite, but quite curvaceous. I would say mid-20s. And she greeted me with 2 kisses, Spanish style, and showed me into the suite and gave me a towel and showed me the bathroom, and I had to have a shower. So I did that, and then when I came out, the futon, she prepared the futon, and she told me to lie face down, naked. And I did that, and sorry, going back, when I was in the shower, she went out of the room, and so I was alone again. So when I came out of the shower, I was alone, and I lay down, face down on the futon, just waiting for her to come back. And I was just listening to the chill out music, breathing deeply, and just gathering my thoughts, and just thinking, oh my god, I was so excited, because it had been a long time that I hadn't been touched by anyone, so I was really craving this. Anyway, she came back in, and then she started, she had this hot oil, and she started massaging my feet, and I absolutely love foot massage. And it was a very good foot massage, not just kneading my toes, but also, I don't know, it was just absolutely fantastic. And I learnt that some parts of my body that I had never considered to be erogenous or sensitive were, for example, around my ankles, or even, I don't know, every part she touched, or the way she touched, just seemed to, I don't know, wake up every pore of my body. It was incredible. And she had quite long nails, which was surprising. So I remember during my sapphic era, when I was with women for about 3 years, I remember everyone had short nails, and it was I don't remember seeing many bi or lesbian women with long nails. Anyway, this woman had quite long nails. I was surprised about how well she could use her nails as part of the massage, because normally massage might be just fingertips and hands and a bit of elbow, but she was really using everything, like the nails, elbows, and then, well, I forgot to mention that she was naked as well. Oh my god. But there was no awkwardness, because I was face down, so I felt, you know, the hands at first, but then gradually, as she started moving up my body, there was one point where, well, to be honest, I didn't really know at some points which part of her body was touching me. There was one point where I didn't know if it was her ass on my ass or if it was her tits, because she had quite big boobs. So it was all this soft, feminine body parts arousing or massaging my legs and my buttocks. I wasn't even curious about looking in the mirror, and I was just closing my eyes and enjoying how it felt rather than the visuals, because I think I prefer to close my eyes during stimulation anyway, and just feel the energy of what's happening rather than see it. So then she started sliding up and down my body with this hot oil, and it was amazing, and my back really needed a massage as well. And it wasn't just a mess around, or a caress. This girl really did know what she was doing, and it was, I felt very relaxed with her and very comfortable, and she wasn't, if I'm honest, she wasn't the kind of girl I would go for, but it was just a wonderful moment, and it was a great moment because the fact that we didn't have to speak or anything, it was just a shared moment of intimacy and sensuality. Anyway, after a while, I turned over, face up, and then she started massaging my belly, my breasts, and near my vulva. But I'd asked previously to not have a happy ending, because I could have had a happy ending, to be stimulated until orgasm if I'd wanted to as part of the massage. But I specifically asked not to have that because it would have felt a bit weird to me. I don't know. I just thought that would be kind of an overload of stimuli, maybe. I don't know. I just didn't feel comfortable with that situation, so I just wanted the massage. Anyway, after a long time, I heard this knock on the door, and she suddenly got a blindfold out, whispered in my ear, and just said, "I'm putting this on you." And she put the blindfold on, and I was lying there thinking, "Oh my God, what's going to happen now?" Because in my experience in BDSM or in the past, I've always been the one putting the blindfold on someone else. I'm not the one wearing it. And here I was in a situation completely surrendering to someone. I didn't even know her name, and I didn't even know what was going to happen next. So anyway, in comes someone else, and suddenly there are 4 hands all over my naked, oily body. Or not just that, but 2 naked bodies against mine, and we're all writhing together in this hot oil. And the other body was another girl, and I had no idea who she was, never seen her face, and it was absolutely surreal, completely surreal. And I couldn't help but just smile to myself and just think about the article I was going to write later, and just even about just sharing the story with friends, because I'm living a dream here. So how many people would pay loads of money to live this situation, and I'm getting it for an article? It was just incredible, better than any sex toy test. It was something that was unforgettable, but it's not something I would repeat. It's not something I would repeat though. I think it was a unique moment. Because I think it's always good, or not always good, it can sometimes be good to go out of your comfort zone, because that's not something I thought I would ever do or enjoy, and it's certainly not something I would do on a regular basis. So to just almost surprise myself and be in this situation where I'm always pushing my own boundaries, but it's incredibly sensual and erotic, was wow. Anyway, at this point I've still got the blindfold on, so I have no idea who this other person was, but all of a sudden the first girl left. So then I'm left with the new girl, and then she took the blindfold off me, and I was surprised to see a very different looking girl. She had darker skin, dark hair, smaller breasts, and more natural really, and she made me feel really comfortable, and she asked about why I didn't want the happy ending, and she made me feel very comfortable, because I just thought initially, I thought it'd be weird someone stimulating me for their job. You know, I'm normally in a situation where if someone touches me, it's because I'm turning them on and we're sharing an intimate moment, but in this case this was part of her job, so I felt it was a bit strange. However, she made me feel so comfortable that it wouldn't have been strange if I'd chosen that option, but I stuck to my guns and said no, no, no. But it was still amazing, and I didn't really need the orgasm to finish that off at all. It wasn't necessary. It was not necessary. I already had an overload of stimulus to enjoy on my own, and even now, 2 years later, I'm still thinking about it. So that was my experience with an erotic massage from 2 girls. Unforgettable. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed my story, and see you in the next video.